We are back. Golly, I had a. Alright. Dream World. We will allow cheats in case there's bugs or something. We will go back to this. Turn bonus chest off. Set that as the seed. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright. Stream World. Alright. Yo, again, welcome back. Okay, so we're loading in the world. We got it loading. Loading. Then just had to do things a bit different. Um, so we will chat. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. So as soon as we get through loading into our new world here for this, we will be letting chat, you guys, decide our build and play style. So I'll give the screen a second to catch up. I don't know where y'all are at. Oh, hold on. I think. Okay. I think I had some backlogs or something. All right. So we're loading in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Okay. So it's taking a second on my screen to load the. All right, here we go. Okay, so can chat here see the screen that's on right now, or are you still a little behind? Where are y'all at? Can y'all see the screen? Can y'all see us at this scroll on the page? There's a scroll on the page and it says you are Raging Ursa, pick something on the left to begin. Okay, so these are the races. There's plenty of them. And we've got some really good ones. So the first one is our human. Basic of the deal. We'd be just playing basically vanilla. But over here you can see we're at a medium size, a +1 to all stats. When we're trading with villagers, we get a 10% discount from villagers. Versatile and adaptable. Perfect for any of the spectrum of the challengers, but this is the basic one. I don't think we want to do that. Next up is the elf. Oh, wait. Let me select the elf again so we can read its stats. We get same size as the human, but we get +2 to dexterity and dark vision. Dark vision means we can see in the dark. Really great ability. We have a natural affinity for magic. And as you can see, we're agile with a keen sense of natural affinity for magic. It comes in 3 races: High Elf, Wood Elf, and Drow. Drow is a dark elf, just so you know. Next, we have a Half Elf. We are medium size, +2 to charisma, +1 to 2 stats, fabled power of elven blood and the courageous soul of humans. High elves are born with natural born diplomats. We have high elf, half elf, wood elf, and drow. And charisma will reduces the chances you will be punished when committing a crime. Pretty good little flavor. Halfling, we're 10%. We're really slow. We have +1 to luck, +2 to dexterity. Halflings are nimble and lucky. We have natural talent for stealth and precision. Dwarf is +2 to health, -speed, but comes with dark vision, and you're resistant. You are resistant to poison damage. This one is one of the cool ones, and I feel like we could go for. It's the Dragonborn, meaning we're half dragon. We gain +2 to strength, +1 charisma, draconic ancestry, 10% physical resistance. So we are skilled and proud. So I get 10% resistance to physical weapons. You can breathe the cone of magical energy based on your ancestral heritage. So we can breathe poison, lightning, fire, any of that good stuff we can breathe. The gnome is same as the others, intelligence, lux, and stuff, but it comes with dark vision, which I feel like is a really necessity one. Human variant, +2 to all stats, and I can start with the bonus feat. Now the bonus feat allows me some special buffs. We can all choose a feat every 4 levels. Now this one I really like. Okay. Tiefling, intelligence, dark vision, charisma, infernal legacy. With the infernal legacy, we can cast firebolt. Reach level 7, we can cast upgrades to fireball. 14, cast magma bomb for 20 mana. Charisma, and then dark vision. Now here's where we can get some really interesting stuff. Undead. This comes with the classic wither skeleton, skeleton, and zombie. And that all comes with its own classes. Or these, we can choose one of these other races. Which one sounds interesting to chat? Which one sounds the most interesting to chat? Dragonborn? Okay, so we will go with Dragonborn. Select. Now, do we want to acid breath, lightning breath, fire breath, lightning breath? Acid breath, fire breath, cold breath, and cold breath. So do you want lightning, acid, fire, or cold? What y'all thinking? Lightning or fire or cold? Lightning, fire, acid, or cold? Lightning? Alright, we'll go with the blue. We'll go with the blue lightning dragon. And that's that. Now, this is the cool part. Our class. Do we want to play an artificer? Now, only the artificer can use the enchantment mending on their deals. But we have the classic barbarian, which might go well with our affinity as a dragon. We can rage and stuff. Then there's the bard, and that is basic stuff. That is just basically singing and dancing. The druid, well, no, that's the cleric. We heal and stuff. Druid, we can wild shape, which could be interesting. 8 hearts plus 3 levels, cantrip from the druid spell list. We only they can make use of this. Could be interesting to wild shape and fight as different animals. The fighter has this, but we can fight with swords and stuff. Monk, we can only use our fists. Paladin is pretty good. It gives us a healing spell, and we gain pretty good hearts. And stuff. Then we have the ranger where we use archery and stuff. Please don't choose this origin. I suck with bows. But we have this. The rogue is all sneaky and assassiny and stuff. The sorcerer uses magic and stuff. And then there's the warlock and stuff. And then finally, there's the wizard. What class do y'all think? If you have questions, ask and I'll explain it a little bit more. But what class do you think we should choose? Hello and welcome in, other watcher. We're just choosing class. If you have an idea for what class we should choose, it's all the basic D&D classes. What class should we choose? Come on, guys, choose up. The barbarian one could be kind of funny, but fighter's also a really good one. There's a lot of good ones. Even playing paladin would be a good one. It would give us a ton of hearts and a natural healing buff. Fighter has some really good ones. The only one I really don't want to play is ranger because I don't do ranger. I don't do bows. But I mean, if we want to be funny, we can just. All right, fighter it is. Now we've got the battle master. I'll read these out so each of you know. With the battle master, we gain +3 attack with every weapon we use. It goes up, gaining extra at levels 5, 20, and 40. And at levels 5, 10, and 15, we gain a 20% boost at level 5, 40% at level 10, and 60% extra damage on critical attacks. And second wind will heal us for twice as much and come back up 4 times more quickly. The champion... Oh! Start over. Okay. Now, the champion, we're immune to all critical hits that enemies could do. We're immune to it. We gain additional critical strike chance. Below half health, take 25% reduced damage. But 1/4 health, take 50%. But I feel like the best one to go for with this class is Eldritch Knight. We get +1 attack damage, +10% spell power, 1 cantrip from the Eldritch Knight spell list. At level 10, gain War Magic. At level 20, gain Arcane Tempo. When you deal spell damage to a living creature, strike them with a projection of your held weapon, simulating an attack, 2-second cooldown. Strike them with a melee attack, reduce all of your pending spell cooldowns by half. This one I feel like is really good because it gives us some range, with magic, and it gives us some deal. It's kind of like it gives us what I would call a magic sword, and we can fight at close range, but we can also do some damage from long range. What do y'all think? Eldritch Knight? Should we do Eldritch Knight? All right. Now, we get to choose a cantrip, which is an instant cast spell. Now, I say we stick in theme, even though I don't like it. we're going to stick with theme and we're going to only do lightning spells. We are in a lightning eldritch knight, is what we're going to stick with. So, the only spells we can use. Okay, so I will allow us to pick. We'll stick with lightning for our theme of elemental magic we cover. But we can either use fortify, to, and it gives us. Okay, let's use. I'm going to pick the cantrip and we're going to use Volt Strike for 10 mana. Because it's a lightning spell. So we're going to stick with the theme and only use lightning spells. Your Raging Ultra, an Eldritch Knight Fighter with a blue dragon heritage. You can continually cast the Volt Strike spell. Okay. Now. Gotta get down. Now, I want to show you. We can press G. Catch our breath. How? Now, I spawned in a basic chest somewhere. Okay, equip this glove, because that gives us a little bit of armor. I spawned in a starter chest, bonus loot chest. All right. Put away. Move to the front. Move to the front. Ah! Put away. Ah, here it is. All right. Sort. Okay, pick up the backpack, and the rest can just go in my inventory like this. Put the backpack on. And now let's look at the map and see what's around us. Any structures of interest? There looks to be something here. Waypoints. Temporary waypoint. So if we head this way straight away... Oh crap, we're not ready for enemies yet. Oh shit. Ah shit. I thought I was doing good. We just had to get a craft spawn near pillagers, huh? Whew. Okay, finally we're not spawning up in the tree anymore. Okay, and we are out of here. Alright, we'll take the food, we'll take the cabbages, take the pumpkin pie, and we'll take the emeralds. Whew, gotta run. Okay, that's the white structure we've seen. Plenty of food. Crap loot, though. Crummy loot. Will this 1DT have us something we can look forward to, though? Nope. But because we're a virtuous fighter, we will not kill him. Even though it's common to make fun of 1DT, we're not going to be like that. Okay, so we can't loot anything here because this is a village. We can't loot anything here because blueprint table, more villagers. Ugh. We can't loot or steal anything because if we get caught, we have a chance of becoming a criminal. Even so much as looking inside of one of these things. Okay, we didn't get caught. Good. So we gotta be sneaky when we loot these villages. Ooh. Okay, we gotta be sneaky though. We can't loot everything because we'll get caught and we get in trouble if we get caught. Just, nobody in here. Gotta be sneaky, 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 sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, yes, armor. It's not good armor, but... gives us some armor. Oh, I looted that house already. Ooh, what are these? That'll be good. Ooh. Okay, is anybody... Oh, there's good armor over there. Steal a bed real quick. he's got a chest near him. Ooh. Okay. B. Diamonds. I'd love to loot his chest too, but there's iron pants, and iron this, and iron that. Armor stands. Mining bench. A chipped anvil. Okay, get rid of the iron helmet for this helmet. Alright, we got some armor now. Yay! Alright, now we can survive a couple hits. Okay, let's go in this house, because I don't want to sleep in the village, because that's also technically illegal. Don't get me started on how this works, how this... Okay, this place, I think, has some good stuff in it. So... Right. Press the B button, pull out the torches. Go in there, you nincompoop! Ah! No! You can... Respawn! Oops! Respawn! So you're telling me I can't torch this building for whatever? Mother fricker! Alright. stop and assess. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pick up our stuff and we're going to cheese. Okay, I need building blocks. Building blocks. Oops. Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay, hold on, we can't have that. I thought I turned music sound for jukeboxes and stuff off. Hold on. I need to leave that on. Music is off and note blocks are off too. Let me turn ambient environment off. Alright, so the spawners, now if I remember the structure correctly, I've gotten both of the spawners. Okay. Holy crap. Whew. I'm just a little porcupine. Okay. Whew. Okay, before we lose levels again, uh, okay. Okay. Let's put it into strength. Okay, can't. So, defense. Of course I can't. uh, okay, put this away, this away, this away, this away. Okay, get rid of the bows and arrows. Now, you would think this would be it, but no. I found this out the tricky way. Hey, that's just what I wanted to see. Oh. Hey. Alright, I just want one. Whew. Okay. Now, we pull out our backpack. Oh, wait, I need to. Surround it with iron, like a nice hug. Okay, keep the cabbage seeds. I feel like these are going to be useful for something. More healing potions. Keep the seed. Get rid of the rotten flesh. Keep the cracked gem. Keep the iron. Keep these, and these. I'll keep the cobwebs because I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can make with those. Keep the gold and keep the rice. Get rid of and get rid of. Whew. right. M. Okay, first remove. Uh. Hmm. Let's set a waypoint to here. Should be like this way. So many levels just to. Whoo! Okay, I'm headed straight forward. I think this is a ruined nether portal we're heading towards, so that'll be interesting to see what loot we can get out of there. Yep, it's a ruined nether portal. That's not the chest. We gotta hurry because we have a temperature mod in this pack. I'm breaking 3. Alright. We're gonna try dual wielding. Oh crap! I didn't notice my health. Recovery 2. I swear as a wondrous red horn gal, I was running from a pillager. Drawing the adventurers here took me in as one of their own. They may be hard on me and each other, but now they're family. Oh, that's sweet. More intelligence, of course. Another compass. Paper. A caged bee, that's cool. Now, chat, I am thinking about something, and I want to, and let me look around. I say, now, chat, I say we join this guild and we make this our base. What do y'all say? Set up shop right here in the Red Horn Guild? thing, we're going to set up shop right here. And yoink out. All right. Fortune 1, and I'm breaking. Oh, wrong key. Okay, do I have any other gold? Ooh. Iron shovel, we'll take that. Come back for the rest of that loot later. Okay, gunpowder sack and everything else. Ooh, spinny, spin, spin. Okay, I want to see something. Sometimes you can do this, and sometimes you can't. Sweet, we can store those, and that gives us extra slots. Alright. Close ourselves in here nice and comfy. So, we'll mark this as home. Home. Save. Remove. Got a village nearby. Oh, looks like some dungeons and stuff over here. So I'll set a waypoint. Camp waypoint. Okay. Yeah, we want to go here and E. Attack damage. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, dexterity. Uh, uh, okay, we need to go to bed. We'll take this bed with us. This will be our setup spawn point beds until we can get waystones and stuff. Okay, head out into this way. Now we're gonna try dual wielding. Wait, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I was. I need to turn a little bit. Ooh, I'll take that hopper. All right. Jungle harvesters. I'm under attack. Cookie oak chest. Ooh, cookies. I want to see something dumb. Alright, just glad to know we still have some people in the chat. Now, oh, can I zoom? Let's go look. Those look like something we can loot. Okay, so you see this here? This is an ant nest. We do not mess with ant nest. See, there's an ant. Look at this little modded guy. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. There's his brother. He's just a little guy. Ooh. Let's complete your quest. Okay. Now, up here, we have some airships. So, and those use create, so that's going to be kind of lore heavy. Wrong keybind. Shoot. I wanted some on the ground dungeons, but these are all in the air. Okay, let's head to here. Remove. Let's head this way. And then I've got enough leather and iron hole to craft the canteen. I just have to see. That's a copper structure of some kind. Uh... Okay, B. Oh, that's some coin. How do I put... Oh crap, I can't go back towards home. I gotta be careful. Okay, let's read some stuff on the crafting table. Got it. Got it. This is in case we want to change our origin again. Got it. Got it. That's an optional quest. That's an optional quest. I gotta craft this canteen. I'd like to get this, but okay, guys, I think I'm going to call the stream early here. Because I want to rest. I had a busy day and stuff, and I want to rest. So we're going to call it here. Because I need to do some thinking and stuff. But good to have y'all. Good to have y'all. See y'all tomorrow. See y'all next stream. Reggie Ursa rolling out.